Hi, it's Agnes, and I've been asked again to talk a bit more about twin flames by Italiana G and also RJD. You've asked me to have a little look at this article, and I'm going to read you the little section so it brings you up to speed. Now, legend has it there is an intangible string of fate that binds two people that are destined to be together. Those connected are bound regardless of time, place, or circumstance. Nothing can break the invisible thread between two people who are meant to be together. So, do you believe in romantic destiny? Let us know in your comments. So that's the article. Now, I've actually commented in the thread, but I'm going to just discuss it a little bit more here. Now, I'll read you what I've written here. I used to believe in such things. These days I see how we still look for love, romance, and to be loved by somebody else. I see such disappointment with this and heartache, and to me this love is out there in another person that is perfect for me is not my way of thinking these days. Today I believe in self-love, not out there someone is my twin flame love that makes me wait and yearn and just be in this state of I can't be whole until I find my person. I do believe when you have a secure, strong self-love, you can really project that onto anyone you choose because it's you that's creating, and you can have an incredible relationship once you master the love is coming from the inside. Accessing it daily and also radiating it out to all, then your person, your specific person, if you want to use the words twin flame, will be attracted to your vibration. I think the twin flame thing is a mirage, and that we have been sold it by those who don't understand that love is free all day, every day within. And that is sold to us a lot less, especially growing up. So each person has a choice as to what they believe. I'm not discounting what anyone else believes. It is purely personal choice. I find it disempowering. I find it creates too much heartache, and it creates a lot of still looking for love in the wrong places. That would be what I would say. So also, what else have I said here? Each one has a choice as to what they believe, and I prefer to feel secure, loved, and empowered as a person from within, and trust that my love keeps on attracting the man that I love or my specific person. So that's what I do think about that. And, I come from a French-Italian background, so believing in romance and believing in connection and chemistry is not something that is foreign to me. It has been definitely something that I've been brought up with. So I just think that when you really learn to self-love and you really stop looking out there for the answer, you become way more free and way more balanced and way more secure. Because I think those that I hear talk about this twin flame thing, it's like, well, once I find my twin flame, then I will feel better. And that totally goes against the law of attraction. It goes against that you are the creator, that you are the source of your own manifesting and your own selecting, as we've talked about before, that everything out there exists, you're just selecting it. So I find that's a much more empowering place to come from, and a much more you're not at the mercy of when is it going to happen, and when is the universe going to send it to me, or when is my person going to show up in this lifetime or the next, because that causes a lot of pain and a lot of angst while you're in the waiting game of that, as those of you that have been waiting understand and know that feeling place also very well. So those are my thoughts. I think again, I've said it a million times and I will continue to say it. If you feel loved within, you are. If you feel wanted, you are. If you feel secure you are, if you feel in love you are. It all comes from within you. And when someone walks away from you, and I discuss this in more detail, this very thing I'm going to talk about now, in my conversation with Dan Peters that we recorded yesterday, which I will upload after this, that when someone is with you and then they leave, they can't take the love with them. It's not suitcases that walk away with them and then you're left there loveless. Love is there for you every minute of the day, and it's accessible, and you can access it through focus and through practice and through belief. So there you go. That's the answer to that for today. I totally appreciate if you have a different point of view. This is my point of view through my experience and through my reading and my knowledge and my understanding and my application. And that's it. That's my 2 bits, 2 cents worth.